Hawks lose 3-1 to the Nashville Predators tonight, and now Nashville is 2 points behind the Chicago Blackhawks in the standings. This was a must-win by your Chicago Blackhawks, and they lose it 3-1 in tonight's action. Luckily, we play them again tomorrow night and have a chance for redemption. Number 77, Kirby Dach, made his triumphant return to your Chicago Blackhawks tonight, but the doctor didn't get the Hawks didn't get the doctor's orders, as the Hawks lose it again 3-1. The Doc came back and had himself a good game. Kirby had a good game in tonight's action, and his first game played since basically breaking his wrist in the Russia-Canada game for an exhibition game right before the World Juniors. With Doc returning, I would have thought a large spark of momentum could have happened. But nope, the Hawks lose it 3-1. Total shots on net, 15-6 in favor for Nashville in the first, 15-11 in favor for Nashville in the second, 4-13 in favor for your Chicago Blackhawks in the third. Total shots on net, 34-30 in favor for Nashville. The Hawks tried everything to come back in this game in that third period, but they allowed an early goal in that third period, leading to Nashville basically ending it. Lankinen actually played strong. He looked good. He had to stand strong because the Hawks were pretty much non-existent in the first two periods of play. Lankinen made solid saves and when it needed, and then the Hawks just made a couple two defensive turnovers leading to goals. That's what happened. Stats of the game. Face-off percentage, 47.9% of the time to the Hawks, 52.1% at the dot. It shows the Hawks look better at the dot, but in the first couple periods, they did not look that clean. They could not get clean wins, and the Hawks were not there. But they managed to outdraw at the dot this game. Power plays. Nashville had 0 power plays, and the Hawks went 0 for 2. The power plays were all in the first period by the Hawks. They moved the puck well, couldn't get behind the net. Hits, 27-22 in favor for Nashville. Block shots, 17-14 in favor for Nashville. Giveaways, 2-6 in favor for Nashville. Takeaways, 7-6 in favor for Nashville. Hawks gave up the puck too much, and it was showing. They could not give. It led to goals. Period. It led to goals how they gave up the puck. So let's get into the goals of the game. Why not? Because there's a total of 4 goals, and it's just a rough game. Losing to a rival in a battle for a playoff spot. First goal of the game by the Nashville Predators. Ryan Johansson scores his 4th of the season, assisted by Arvidsson and Tolvainen, to make it a 1-0 game for the Nashville Predators. Hawks go down early in the game by a pure goal by Johansson. Nothing Lankinen could have done. It was just a good passing play by Nashville on an offensive attack, because the Hawks were just letting Nashville walk in those first 2 periods, letting them have those offensive attacks, and it led to them scoring early in this game. No goals scored after this, but the Hawks gained momentum with the last 5 minutes of the period. Could not score. Nashville had momentum going still, and they started playing stronger. kept it going into the second period. At 12:58 in the second period, Rocco Grimaldi scores his 8th of the season, assisted by Kunin to make it a 2-0 game. Nashville. This goal was all because of David Camp in a bad turnover. It led to Camp turning the puck over to Kunin, and Kunin feeds it right to Grimaldi in the slot, where he rifles it past Laakkonen, making it a 2-goal game. Nashville. Hawks now go down by 2, and they just did not look good. But by the time it hit 5 minutes again, momentum started to come for your Chicago Blackhawks. At 17:33 in the second period, the Hawks finally get on the board. Scored by number 24, Pius Suter. His 11th of the season, assisted by number 88, Patrick Kane. And number 27, Adam Boqvist, to make it a 2-1 game late in the second period. Good job by Suter. He goes for a rebound from a nice shot by Patrick Kane. Gets a rebound. Suter goes 5-hole on Saros. And the Hawks are now within 1. Then the Hawks change up the line slightly. They put Dach in for the face-off. And he made a face-off win, leading to the Hawks gaining momentum, moving the puck up and keeping the puck control into the offensive zone. But could not get that second goal. Because we go to the third period, momentum should be on the Hawks with that late period goal by Pius Suter, but this happened. At 51 seconds into the third period, Mikael Granlund scores, assisted by Kunin, to make it a 3-1 game. This goal was all set up by Calvin DeHaan making a defensive liability opportunity where he gets the puck, tries to clear it, goes over to Kunin. Kunin gets it to Granlund right in the paint, and he beats Laakkonen to make it a 3-1 game. After that, the Hawks basically had all control of the puck from there on. They were getting it on net, moving the puck well, trying to get anything past UC Saros, and nothing could come behind him. Kirby Dach looked good. He was getting the pucks in the offensive zone, moving it up, playing well. But the Hawks could not get that elusive momentum goal to keep them in it. They lost it. They need to play stronger going into tomorrow's night's action. That was unacceptable. You want to make the playoffs or don't you? This is a game you needed to win. This makes it a 2-point spread in the standings, so the Hawks must, I'm saying it, must find their game and beat Nashville going into tomorrow night's action. It's a must-win tomorrow night. Hawks need to beat Nashville. So down in the comments down below, I want to hear what your thoughts were on tonight's action. If you were at my live stream, thank you for coming to my live stream. I know you guys didn't enjoy the outcome of the final score, but I hope you enjoyed the live stream of tonight's action. But Hawks lose it 3-1 to the Nashville Predators. I want to hear what your thoughts also were on Dach's return to the lineup, if you thought he looked as good as I did. He honestly, in my opinion, probably was the best player out on the ice, skater-wise. Laakkonen played strong as well, but Hawks gave up 3 goals. All 3 of them really can't be faulted on Laakkonen. So, I want to hear what your thoughts were from tonight's action, and thank you for watching the broadcast. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and most of all, let's go Hawks, and let's beat Nashville tomorrow.